Oh, oh, I did not know there were peacocks in here, guys. Hey gang, it's me, Ola, coming at you from deep, and I'm being serious, way, way deep in the Everglades. I have never been this far into the glades, and not an ideal fishing day. And the first half of the day, I actually went just exploring, just canal system, trying to find launch sites. And I stopped and bank fished a few times, and man, I got some good hits. I didn't land a bass, but I got a different fish. It was a 3-species day. So after driving probably 40 miles along the levee and back, I did find a launch, and I came out here just for ease of launch. Everything else is like this on the levee walls. Not easy. So here I am, and in this little area I caught a few bass. Tomorrow starts February challenge, and I'll definitely be working on that. Not tomorrow, no fishing tomorrow. I do have a road trip to the West Coast to visit my nephew, who you've seen in a video before. I'll post it here. So yeah, it became a day of exploration and a few misses in the canal, and then I come here, landed 4 bass, 1 got off, and then I got a bonus species that I had no idea was here. I'm still kind of in disbelief, but I caught it. And it wasn't quite as colorful as the other ones I've caught over on the coast. So anyway, how about if we roll today's exploration deep, deep, deep into the Everglades. Hey gang, I'm on my way deep into the glades, and I made a little pit stop because I saw an area with a ton of birds. So the birds are gathered on that equipment right there, and there's all kinds of little bugs in the water. So I looked on the other side, and there are about 5 culverts that go to that other side. So we're fishing by it, and I just broke off on something huge. Just broke off, so we're going to try it again. Yeah, that's a pack of coyotes. Sounds like they're on the other side of the levee. I'm armed today, as always, but I don't want to have to shoot it. Oh, that was a big fish right there. Come on, fish. I bet you there's big catfish out here too. I break off and then I get nothing. Oh, guys, that was a big hit. Ooh, let's work our way down here. All right, you know what? We're going to go on down to our launch area. That's about as zoomed as I can get. Looks like people fish here too, right there. I did throw my fluke out there, and I don't think these are bass that are feeding. But you see all the fish just feeding. They're eating these bugs. The birds are eating the bugs. Quite an ecosystem here. All right, let's get back in. Max, even get out of here. Right, I'm still driving along another levee now, and it has low water. But you know what? The lower water could be to my benefit. Bring the fish, you know, kind of corral them in. Though I did see a huge gator right back there, and that's a really narrow canal. And it does look like it's low, but the grass has really grown up on this side, but that side you can see where it's been out of the water for not very long, short time. We're just following a power line levee. I'm gonna go a couple of miles, and if I don't see the ramp that's supposed to be down here, I'll turn around and I'll go back to the other. Pretty fun exploring, guys. Pretty fun. I'm gonna find the next pullout, and I'll stop and I'll go throw a fluke real quick, see if I get any action. Boy, I got some big hits in that other canal, but I didn't find a place to launch. I mean, it's really gnarly, steep shoreline. There's no way I can get my kayak down it. Sure, I could bank fish, but I want to get out of the yak. Yeah, this water level's low because there's a bunch of stuff exposed that... Oh, there's a vehicle up here. There's a bunch of mud exposed, which tells me it's normally underwater. Okay, I got a vehicle up here, so I'm gonna see what's going on. I got fog too. Let's check it out. Okay, that was the Corps of Engineers. They're doing their once every 5-year levee inspection. They walk the entire levee, so they're down here from Jacksonville for a month, he said. Just walking the levee, looking for seeps and undermining and etc. So he's not sure about what's further down here. I'm gonna go a couple of miles. If I don't find a launch area, I might go back like 7 or 8 miles and launch in another area that I passed coming in. It's not the area I want, but it would work, I'm sure. Okay, I got a little intersection here between the two canals. There's a cut through. I'm gonna wet a line real quick. We'll let you guys watch, just to test the waters and see if I can't get a bite. There's all kinds of fish moving around. A lot of fish, but I don't think it's bass. Gator just popped up. Let's go on down a couple more miles to the structure down there. I've come as far as I can. Road dead ends, but look what I found. Besides the garbage that's here. Looks like people camp here. Pretty sure that's not allowed. But I have a, wow, the water level is down. Look at that. I have a crude ramp. Looks pretty gnarly. I mean, I can launch here, don't get me wrong. We'll see. Let me make a few casts. It just looks so shallow right now that I pretty much want to go back. Let's put it over here. And fish the other canal where I broke off. That's what I really want to do, but let's see if we can get a bite in here. There are no lily pads, nothing. Lots of rock. There are fish, because there are birds around, and plenty of alligators. Oh, that sun's a killer. Yeah, I don't think this is productive at this end of the, because it actually dies right here, the levee. There's no spillway or culverts. Wow, that's something big. It's just the end of the canal. Yeah, gang, I think we're going back to the other canal. Find us a launch site. Okay, we're making another stop. Listen to those power lines. Something weird that happened. I was standing under a little pavilion, one of those FWC canopies that have a map of, you know, the lands that you're about to enter. And let me come over here. My rod touched the tip of the metal top and I got shocked. And then my shoulder touched the tip of the metal ramp signage that was attached to it and I got shocked twice. And I think, I don't know, some kind of EMF maybe off of those lines. It was bizarre. All right, let's wet a line here. Let's see if we can get on anything. I want another bite like I had on the way in. I bet there's some massive bowfin in here too. See, that other canal was too shallow and it did not have any lily pads. Let's see what's on the other side. Probably won't be much over here if there's no water movement. All right, let's go to the next stop, back where I broke off. Let's hit this corner. Got some pads, and we got a lot of beer cans everywhere. Geez, folks. This is the last stop before I go to put in at the ramp that I passed on the way in. Let's go down here. All the way down in those pads. It's rotted. Oh, something just hit it, guys. That was a big hit. Probably wasting time in these canals from the bank, but I'm going to try the TRD. Let's see if we can get something to take of TRD. Give this guy a try too. You never know. Run it right through the pads here. Vultures everywhere. One. Aha! Look what the culprit was. That's not what grabbed my fluke though, guaranteed. Look at that. First fish of the day. Itty bitty bluegill. And of course he took all 3 prongs of that hook in his mouth. Dang fish. Got 1 prong out. There's 2, there's 3. Here he goes. Thanks, fish. No rag, no anything. On the boots. That's what I do in the yak. Good morning, gang. 9:48, yes. It is way, way late. Yes, I am getting a super late start, but I was exploring up and down this levee system here in the Glades, and I was just all over the place. I mean, I went probably 40 miles, fished some canals, got 1 little bluegill, but had a monster miss. It broke me off. It could have been a bowfin. Not sure, but it's hot. We have a little bit of breeze, but not much. So I opted for this place where I had a decent launch. Really, there wasn't much to launch from in the canal I was traversing, but it had some fish, guys. This is the closest launch I could find. You have to go out and through another canal system. I'll probably just stick in here. There's some lily pads. We got all kinds of cover. Whew, my fish finder is dirty. Everything's dusty. Let's see what kind of depth. This water is super clear. It's tannic though. It is already warm out, but we do have a breeze. So we're gonna hope that that's enough to keep the GoPros cool. Usually it can be hot, and if there's a breeze, we're good to go. Wash that fish slime from the bluegill off my leg. All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. Wow, this thing is so dirty. Whoa, 21 feet deep right here. Guys, this is a big pit. I probably need something subsurface, something with some weight on it. You know what that means. I'm gonna try the tiny child. And another viewer tipped me off, said, well, actually, let's try the crankbait first, lipless. A viewer tipped me off and said, start throwing a swim jig, which I did bring some with me. Not a super amount of variety, but I have some. And we already have our first fish of the day, which was the bluegill. Oh, I thought I had a bite. I do, maybe. Yes, yes, I do. I got one. Not anything to brag about, but we got a fish on the Nico rig. Look how pretty, too. He's leopardy. He has spots all up there. Thanks, fish. Woo. Not the first fish of the day. I already did him. No wonder I couldn't even hardly tell if that was a bite. He was a little dinkmeister. We're gonna go as far as these pads up here. There's a big field of lily pads. I'll cross over and fish that side going back. But I'm about, a little over a mile out from the launch through the canal system. Not even any bites. I'm trying a spinnerbait right now, not because it's ideal. We have a ripple on the water, we have some clouds, but it's mostly sunny. But you know, sometimes this spinnerbait pulls those big fish out of cover. It's unbelievable how deep these canals are. 20 feet. Got one. That's a little better than the last one. Not gonna help me though. Yay. That's not a super dink anyway. Oh, fish, come here. He hit it as soon as it hit the water. Best fish of the day. Doesn't say much. I'm gonna let him go. He was in the pads. All right, that's only number 2 all day long for bass. There's fish. That's a little better than the last one. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. That's a pretty fish. All right, you. All right, you. All right. Dang. Can't get a hold of him. He's rowdy. Oh, fish. There. Oh, got some blood. There he goes. All right, fish, go. He was right up on the edge in this shallow, rocky area. See those little grass mats? Those are perfect for an alligator to lay on. I haven't seen any yet though. And I'm surprised because it's real warm and sunny. They should be out warming up. Water temperature is 73.8. Come on, fish. Can't tell how big he is. That's the best fish of the day. Not saying much. No, he isn't really. Fourth fish in the boat, though. Yeah, he's not the best fish of the day. Sure pulled hard, though. Thank you, fish. Bet you there's fish under the dock. Oh, I did not know there were peacocks in here, guys. Check it out. First pea of the trip. It's a little dude, but look how dark. There we go. Look at that. It did occur to me that there could be peacocks in here because this runs all the way to the coast. Yay! Tiny. That's the smallest pea I've ever caught. Look, he has 3 spots on each side. He has a little smiley face. Thanks, peacock. Just made my day. How cool was that? Unexpected, pleasant surprise. This is how they inspect the levees. Bit of them working, eh?